So here we are at Teretonga Park for the first round of...
the Carter's Tyres South Island Endurance Series.
So tell us, this year we've got a pretty good lineup of cars. Let's talk about the 1 hour first. What's new and who's the movers and shakers?
Wow, there's lots of new cars, lots of new Porsches. Who are the movers and shakers? Goodness knows, mate. With this weather we've had today, it could be anybody's game.
So looking around the pits, sort of some of the faster guys are back. Obviously Jared's back, who won the 1 hour for the Nationals. He'll be one to watch here.
Yeah, Jared's back. He's got a new car. He's got gone to the Cup S this year, so that's another sort of step up. He's had a few testing dramas with that car though, so it's the unknown, could easily pop in there.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's been probably a change of car and a few months coming. A lot of work. Number one is still put it back on the trailer, and that works quite well because you've got to be there at the end anyway, so it's not a sprint race, so don't want to make any mistakes. So 98%'s good. We've broke a drive shaft, so we're just into that now, but it felt really good and lots more mechanical grip and should be good.
Another ones to look out for would obviously be Chris and Johnny Small. They moved to a Porsche for the New Zealand Endurance Champs in March, and they are really, really fast in that car. So, mate, but there's 10 people in that race that could easily win that, easily.
And of course, one of my favourites is back here as well, which is the V8A E86.
Yeah, most definitely. It's great to have Chris back. He had a bit of a torrid time in the North Island Series and the New Zealand Champs, so he's back looking for redemption. But when you're talking V8s, it's hard to go past what's sitting here behind us, mate. That V8 supercar of Carter's is an absolutely awesome bit of kit.
You had a look at some times today. He was going fast.
Yeah, no surprises there. Shane's a pretty good peddler. Hasn't done a lot of miles in that car, but yeah, he'll certainly be one to watch for sure.
This weekend I'm lucky enough to be driving the Carter's Tyres V8 supercar. It's a Falcon 6 litre V8.
So the brother-in-law's got his ass in the V8 supercar. He reckons it's the only reason he married into the family was to get his ass in. It wasn't too worried about the wife he married, but.
You really edit that It's the first time I've been around here in it, so it's a bit of a steep learning curve. So yeah, really excited it's my first time in the 1 hour. But hey, I think the car will be competitive. It's probably a little bit harder to drive than the Porsches. It's a bit of a weapon, so we're pretty excited to be driving this weekend.
And then through to the 3 hour, I mean, there's some new cars there too, yeah?
Yeah, most definitely. That new car of Johnny McIntyre and Simon Gilbertson's, mate, that is an amazing little car.
No, look, the Pro Brands Porsche is going really well. We had a quick run yesterday. We got 40 minutes out on the track yesterday in the dry, and then we've had a good couple of hours this morning. So, we're just trying to work out the setup from overseas. Does it work here at Teretonga? Does it work with our driving? Does it work with our tyres? So, there's we certainly don't know all of the answers at the moment. We're pretty happy with the race pace of the car so far, but this is an endurance race and we've got to get to 3 hours, so we've got to manage our tyre wear. That's something that's we're working on really, really hard. So happy with the initial performance.
The other Carter's Tyres car is certainly going to be one to watch out for, and you'd never ever discount past series champions George and Angus McFarlane and their Porsche Cup R. So yeah, three definite favourites there.
I'm feeling good. We do understand the track. Fantastic track. What we don't understand is what's happening right now. It was blue sky this morning, and now it's hosing with rain, and they're thinking about snow this afternoon. So I just spoke to the Michelin boys, and they haven't got any studded tyres, so we're going to have to do with what we've got, and that's probably half the fun with Teretonga. It's just you don't know. So at the end of the day, the field doesn't really mean much because Mother Nature's going to dish you up something.
Carter's Mercedes look really good in the wet today too.
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done a lot of testing since March. They were a little bit disappointed with their performance there, so yeah, they've done a lot of time with that car.
And then you're saying the smaller classes have got a lot more cars too?
Yeah, we've got 26 Class A cars, which is 0 to 2 litre, racing in both the series, so that's just awesome.
One thing that's changed is the way you name the classes, so tell people how that works.
Yeah, the classes are still the same basically, but we have renamed them. Our little class is now called Class A, next one up is Class B. Class C is pretty much our open home built cars, And then we've split off our top 2 classes. So we're running what used to be GT is now Class D for the factory cup cars and bits and pieces like that, and then the GT3 type cars have got their own class, Class E. So yeah, just a little bit of a change just to sort of separate those two. What we found is that the top guys that were running the Porsche Cup cars were now sort of in no man's land because they just didn't really have that pace to keep up with the GT3 spec cars.
Right, okay. So, and you'll see that with the stickers on the windscreens, yeah?
Yep, every car's got a coloured sticker on the windscreen that denotes what class it's in. So yeah, just an easy way for the guys that are racing to be able to tell who they're up against and who they're not really.
And there's one last thing we need to talk about, and that is the weather.
We're at Teretonga, mate. We've had sunshine, we've had rain, we've had wind, and yeah, goodness knows what we're going to get tomorrow.
All right, well, watch the space and you'll see some good racing.
Definitely, undoubtedly. Great place to race.